You got mythic boots.
No, regular boots. Powerful water.
I'm finna go.
Rebooting. Hey, that's not cool. Got him. Oh, he had a vault card and Spider-Man.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, boy. Yeah, cool, let's go to the vault. Get your mythic boots, baby.
Hell yeah. Self-revive. We love that. Fishy.
Oh,
Iron Mouth. Okay, go ahead. What happened?
you got mythic boots?
Yep.
Alright, I'm finna pick up Iron Mice. Come here, come here. Hold on, let me open this. Damn.
Okay. What?
Hold on.
Is it glitch?
No, I was trying to do something. Or Sprite, fishy. I ain't got no room for the fishy. Hold on, let me get this ammo. Damn. Alright, I'm finna go take these 3 sprites. Yeah. And I'm making all these hoes boosted. Bro, I got so many boosted extractions.
I got a key.
A key?
Yeah, let me see if it is in zone by Calamari Canyon.
Alright. Let's go. Calamari Canyon, right?
Yep.
Bro, I keep extracting. I'm up to 10K now.
Damn.
It's just crazy. You gotta keep extracting multiples a game.
Oh shit.
Keep going, just keep going.
Oh fuck. They shooting.
Alright. Shall we say fuck it?
No. Keep going. I'm good. Come on, Spider-Man. Keep coming.
Alright, I got to go rift to go. I'm gonna go buy a fucking chug jug. This is an AR. It is. I could buy AR ammo too. Ooh, Batman. Okay. I'm finna go, what's the call it? And I'm finna boost this hoe. We boosting everything, baby. How many more boosters I got? I only got one left. My girl got something cooking up in the crock pot. We lit.
Rebooting. What? Oh, he made it. He's white.
Knocked him. $102. 86. He one hit. Baby. I'm finna reboot myself. He one hit, baby. I'm telling you. You killed him?
Nope, someone else did.
Told you he's one hit. And now they finna finish.
Sniped him, 131.
Get in zone. Get in zone. Good.
I almost got it off. Okay, I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I should be. We had a 2-on. I killed this partner.
I was trying. Someone else third party. Don't blame me. A hollow foil grip. Let's talk about it.
Good shit, baby.
You got any more tea?
Got any more what?
Get that.
Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna block this out for a second. I'm still here if y'all can hear me. I don't know if y'all can hear me when I got to be right back.
If y'all want to talk to us, just ring the bell. You feel me?
Yo. No. Why would she be mad? Purple pump. That gold pump be smacking though, I ain't gonna lie. Purple smack too. I'm dead. I only hit him for 83. He gonna rest the team. It's fine. I don't give a fuck. That's Fortnite. Is he coming out? Throw me. Good shit. Just fight. Just fight for your life. Fight for your right to the ball. Fight. Fight for your right. Fight. Fight for your rights to love, yeah. Nobody wants to see us together, but it don't matter, no. That's big hits. No. Fight. Fight for your rights to love, yeah.
Like when somebody is in a 1v1 situation like that, you think somebody want to hear somebody screaming and singing? I need silence.
She needs silence, so we fight. Fight for our rights to love, yeah. Fight. Nobody wants to see us together, but it don't matter, no. 'Cause I got you. Oh, we gon' fight. Believe we gon' fight. That we gon' fight for our rights to love, yeah. My house smell like back in the days when you used to come home from school. Your mama had some hot stuff on the stove, in the crock pot.
Is that what it smells like?
Uh-huh.
Now do my emo. Wow.
Why you just trying to show off because somebody came up to do my emo? Like seriously? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Look at him. Smack you with the back scratcher.
Come on, gotta do mine. Like what? You just trying to show
I
out.
just got a new emo. I want to see it in full effect. Need a group of people to do it.
You trying to show out. Trying to show nigga, I got the latest and bestest. The most bestest, cheesiest pepperoni pizza Little Caesars ever had.
No.
Looking down.
That's what your ass is looking like.
I wish I had a wah, wah, wah.
For you?
For you.
Yeah, for you.
For you. For you. For you.
I wish I had the world's smallest violin for you.
Wow.
Ooh, burn.
Burn.
Yeah.
I got a blue pump off the rip. Burn that.
You need some ice for that burn?
For this blue pump, you gonna need some ice for that. It's a purple 7.7 and some boots. Can I get an AR? Can I get an AR?
Gonna cater to you, 'cause baby, this is your day. Let you feel you bitter, you feel so much more.
Anything you wanted, let Mr. cater to you.
Yeah.
She's stunning me from the heart. Ain't no one tearing apart. She all I want in a missile.
Duck. Hold on. Get that purple.
Well, I found Spider-Man.
Hey, you in the car?
No.
Oh, hell.
Oh, hell.
They coming in. In the mobile.
I'm dead.
I'm fighting his partner. Got one.
Yeah, this is nigga I was fighting.
No! He's 1 HP. I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
Do y'all hear this shit, chat?
They got the biggest lick of their life. It was me.
The biggest look of their lives. It's missing this. The good, the
Fortnite
bad.
got my blood pressure rising.
That's the least I can do. Let me cater to you. Can y'all see I got locks, chat? I didn't know if y'all can see that. I got locks, little locks, little locks. You feel me? Not too crazy. Deep in these eyes, your wishes, please command. We gonna give you $1. No, no. Where you at so we can do your emo?
No one else wants to do it. It's not as cool as you. Let's try this again.
Try what again?
Cluster code.
The good, the bad. There's 99 people in this lobby. Do you think it's possible to get 99 kills in a solo game? Why not?
Every single person.
Yeah.
You can't control what other people on the other side do. But you know what? Maybe somebody can do that in a custom match where they make sure that people don't die, but just have them like play like they regularly would and see if they can 1v1 each person and beat 99 people. That'd be an interesting video.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. But it probably won't be so interesting depending on how good that person is. He's gonna be killing everybody. There's no guns nowhere.
I picked them all up.
What's the legendary chest right here, though? Bank shot pistol for the win.
I can't find this duck.
The duck is always here.
Well, then tell me where it's at. You got Spider-Man?
No. I got a key, though. Did you get the Spider-Man? Thank you. Did you find the duck? You ain't pick up that big pot? Did you find the duck?
No.
How you ain't find them yet?
Where is that? Because it's not in a regular spot.
You think somebody picked them up?
No. I got a vault key.
I got a vault key too.
Like a vault key card.
I got a key.
It's 1,000 meters away.
Let's go to the key first.
Okay, mine's across the flash.
Mine's is it's right here, Sanctuary. At least you know you're gonna get you some mental boost, so our movement gonna be crazy. That nigga shooting. You finna fight him? Let me go get open this key.
Put your key in.
Galaxy fish.
Now we're off to frosted flash. These things fly out. I'm spanking with this Maven, I ain't gonna lie though.
With
My
the
head.
Maven.
Yeah, I'm about to drop this shit.
Why if you spanking shit with it?
Hey, right here. Extraction site.
What if it? We extracting too then, bitch ass nigga.
Good stuff.
Hold on, let me extract real quick.
This box.
This nigga got a Vinny Jr. I think I just seen.
Not a good.
You picked up a Vinny Jr.?
Well, I have one.
Oh, you must have picked it up then.
I don't like it.
It give you power when you can break through bills when you slide. You ain't know that? Gold Maven. See, look, bro, disconnected from streaming services. I don't know what that be meaning. You extracted?
I don't have to. Ready?
Yeah. Little two bands for that 27.50. How you feel about a little 2750? Make the boots.
Okay, open this one. Okay, Batman. Okay.
Motherfucker got mythic boots, don't know how to act, huh? People,
Got it.
you tried to snipe me.
Uh-huh. You want these top right?
17? He right here, he just dropped in front of us.
Oh, he's stuck in a box queen. He's out now. He's one hit.
Footsteps.
Oh, he's so pissed.
Oh my god, he just building up higher and higher, bro.
I'm dropping.
He killed me. And now he's taking a mech. He got two chugs. Oh, I'm about to get off this one.
Bills shouldn't slow parents down. We're here to help. Just upload your bill and we pay your bill now and you pay later. It's that easy.
Mythic
Defer it
pistol.
for parents who need bills paid before payday. Sign up today.
Or can do your back arms. Usually everybody I know that was in prison, they do some type of workout to stay physically fit because it's the type of environment where you got to stay in shape. So, guys are, they're doing whatever they can as far as be creative. We used to take laundry bags, and had a lot of legal paperwork and books and stuff like that, and we would basically fill the laundry bags up with books, tie the laundry bag together, and we would do curls. So we're doing curls like this with laundry bags full of books, and we would sit there and do that back and forth for maybe an hour or two, back and forth, and then we do the same thing, back arms with the laundry bags. So you got these netted laundry bags that have books on either side.
Bro, he
And
just
the
flying.
guard seeing that, he couldn't really say too much because it's legal work.
You like
You
this?
can't take my legal work.
What do you like about this?
A lot of times they'll come there and take the water bags, and they'll pop them, and basically you're hit. But with the laundry bags, you can get through, take the books out, put them back on your shelf, put your laundry back away, but at least you have something to work out. So you can do everything from curls, you can do back arms. I mean, guys are doing like deltoids, you're doing all that stuff, you're doing shrugs. That's one of the ways you can put, make up a workout. Another way is, some yards have a lot of sand and shit like that. So guys will take laundry pillowcases and fill them up with sand, tie them up, and use those to work out with. So you got basically old school strongman sandbags that you're curling. Get your curls on, or you're doing your back arms. Your single arm back arms, or whatever the case may be. And you're just you're improvising with what's available. And as far as your diet, you can try to eat clean in there, but most likely you're going to get a lot of greasy shit. So you're eating a lot of top ramen, a lot of canned chili, beef sausages, motherfucking canned cheese, tuna fish. A staple in there is taking a top ramen. We get a little bit of peanut butter in that joint. That's what we used to do. You take a can of tuna up in there, crunch up some Dorito chips, stir that thing up. You got you like a tuna casserole type joint with your protein, your peanut butter, your tuna, and you got your flavor from your Dorito chips. But you do all type of crazy shit like that. A lot of oatmeal, peanut butter. You try to cut maybe some fruit up and put it up in there. Powdered milk. You use that as a source of protein. Whatever you can get your hands on as far as meat is concerned.
Take the rest of that.
Your carbs, you're eating for survival in there. You're not walking around showing your abs off up in there. Motherfuckers ain't on no fitness time up in there like that. You're working out to be a barbarian.
One of them so low. Behind you.
You ain't in there to look pretty. You're in there. This shit is.
I didn't pick up the self-revive.
It's to protect yourself. So, you're working out in the bulk. If you're bulky, it don't matter. If you're cut up, okay, cool. That's good for your broad on the street and you send home a picture. But for the most part, you're eating to try to stay
fine. I wish you would have took that chub. You could have healed.
You're just trying to get through the next day. The workout it helps you, deal with the stress.
It's just you and two more people.
And hopefully, elevate your consciousness so that you can avoid
you versus one. That dude, go back to him. Fill up and go back to him before he can heal. That zone is ticking.
A lot of dips,
you getting me?
A lot of bar work. A lot of core. And guys are doing
sure
a lot
about
of
that?
A lot of military style burpees.
I'm seeing something done I ain't never seen before.
The
double reboot in the small circle. This is doing greatness. I'm sure you got a Spider-Man though, right?
Track every day and keep
your
cardio up, and that's about it, man. Get your money while you're up in there and stay in shape, and that way when you get out, you gotta try to catch up with everybody else.
Imagine a watch that tracks your health, sleep, fitness.
He's shooting at me from the sky. I see him though.
Decency to look like a watch.
Baby, right here. Yeah.
Driving Lloyd created some useful safety pieces. Before you say, I'm a driver, not a bicyclist.
He's still right there.
For you too. 3 versions. Real Illinois road, streets, and
He
trails.
jumped on top of your bills.
Questions, and honestly, most people get at least one wrong. It's a few questions, it's free, and if you ace it, you have full bragging rights.
I'm out of bills, and I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. What the fuck am I supposed to do?
Growing up, I had
Baby.
aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid. But when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time at CYA, and
You alive?
Yeah.
How? What the fuck?
I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence. So I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's
I don't know.
with prison.
I don't know how I'm alive. He right here. He's drinking a
What's up,
chug.
everybody?
I have no match, bro.
I want to thank you for tuning in for another episode. And thanks for supporting our channel and subscribing to our Fresh Out series.
He's just
Instagram
building
and Twitter.
around.
And also for supporting our SoundCloud and Patreon.com, which is also Fresh Out series. I had a question from one of our viewers. Actually, it was a 2-part question. Do people have a sense of humor in prison? Can the behavior of prisoners inside ever be changed to match the logic of life outside? For example, conflict resolution skills, right from wrong, or is it silly to expect that?
You shot me. I was trying to break
So
him
your
down.
first question, is there any humor in prison?
I didn't
you
have
some
shit,
humor.
so.
You get to watch, they have movie nights, on the weekends where they bring in movies and stream them through the TVs there. And you know, if it's comedy, you can get a little laugh out here and there, and
He
try
got to
to
be almost out of match,
enjoy
bro. He's building
a
crazy.
moment that's not so tense. But you know, and you got guys who do their time, you know, kind of
You about to
being
run out of
being
match too.
clowns,
You
you
only
know,
got
kind of being
280.
jokesters, and they that's how they deal with the stress. That's how they cope with the uncomfortableness of being in prison. You know, they clowning around and kind of like you know, popping fly or catting off. You know what I'm saying? But there's not a whole lot of humor outside of that. You know, for me, every day I thought about
How long do you think this
what if I was
food
free,
gonna
what would I
last?
be doing? There wasn't a day where I looked forward to participating in prison activities. There wasn't a day I looked forward to eating food
Why
in
am I
prison.
pausing it?
There wasn't a day I looked forward to,
Okay,
you know, going to lay on my bunk to go to bed in prison.
Watch a fucking hippo climb on the bed.
You know, I'm
Are you
always sleeping with
serious?
one eye open. You know, going to the chow hall, you're always thinking
She
about, you know, some
taking
shit can jump off. You know, it wasn't a humorous environment, so it wasn't a lot to laugh about. And the people that get in there and clown around like that, they think it's a joke. Those are the guys who go back and forth because to them it's fun. They're out there hanging with the homies. They ain't really got shit to look forward to on the street, so they're having a grand old time up in there. But that wasn't me. You know, I wasn't with that shit. I wasn't trying to
Go 0 point.
or make a joke of it.
Baby.
It was serious shit.
Go 0 point.
About sitting down doing, you know, 120 months. So, you know, like I said, I was one of the guys where guys would tell me, hey man, you know, calm down or, you know, relax, you know, because I would get pretty tense pretty quick. I wasn't with the bullshit. I wasn't with the games. I wasn't with, you know, any of the shenanigans they had going on.
You got go 0 point in his back.
Trying to get the fuck out every fucking day, you know. So that was my goal, and that's how I kind of carried my time with no humor about it.
Cause you got here late.
Now, as far as behavior prisoners,
Cause you got here late.
Change the methodologic outside.
Why can you go to
For the most part, no. If a person is up in there and they're on
You
they have a
not
certain
going to
mind
place
frame,
that legendary.
and they were raised a certain way. See, there's certain things that are instilled in you before you even
We
hit
used to
prison.
using regular weapons.
And that goes along with how you were raised.
Spider-Man
Were
and
you
he's
taught
going to get
manners?
Spider-Man right now.
Were you taught how to treat people
You couldn't stop him?
with respect? Were you taught to be
No, he's shooting
courteous?
at me.
Were you taught to, you know, say excuse me or pardon me, or you know, just act like you have some sense? You know, how not to gossip.
He's
You
running
know,
away.
how not to, you know, be in other people's business. If you weren't taught those things, you know, how to communicate instead of result to violence, how to reason. A lot of times, you're not going to learn those things in prison. You know, the guys that are in there that do something with themselves are guys who have somewhat of an inclination of what it means to be a normal person, and then they get in there and maybe they kind of work on bettering those characteristics by reading, you know, certain books that help sharpen you. But you know, as far as asking to change the logic of somebody who's been a gang member since he was 12, 13 years old, it's not going to happen. Them motherfuckers are straight knuckleheads. You know what I'm saying? They are not going to, you know, because they get put in prison, want to change their mentality if they have nothing else to look forward to or they have no point of perspective. See, me, I was raised on military bases. I was raised in the motherfucking hood. You know what I mean? Right up the street from the dope spot. And I was raised in fucking OC, Huntington Beach. The surfers and the skaters and all that shit. So I've been around it all. So I had a different kind of background and a different perspective. And my grandma taught me manners. I was raised by my grandma. You know what I'm saying? She taught me a lot of manners. My mom taught me manners. So, you know, I knew how to, you know, show respect and get respect back. But that doesn't, not everybody has that. So a lot of times the mentality of a prisoner is a prisoner's mentality. And these niggas is not going to change.
This is actually not a bad one for movement though. The striker. You just gotta fucking build stuff and climb over it and then run.
Keeping track of stock levels and sales used to be my biggest nightmare with my e-commerce store. Now, Zero makes it easy to stay on top of everything. Before Zero, I was constantly guessing how much stock I had. Inventory. Now with Zero Inventory Plus, I get up-to-date sales insights, so I always know exactly what's selling and what I need to restock. No more over-ordering or running out of bestsellers. If you're running inventory manually, trust me, Zero will change your business. Try it for yourself and see what I mean. Cut.
Thank God I'm starving. Can you recommend a good place to eat, honey?
Oh, absolutely. What are you in the mood for?
Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk.
Galaxy.
What's up, everybody? Big Herc, Prison Talk. Thank you for tuning in to the realest motherfucking prison show on YouTube, Fresh Out Life After Penitentiary. And check out the homie, Chef Big V, at Patreon, patreon.com. And shoot us an email, man, if you got a question. FreshOutSeries@gmail.com. If you're going in, hey, man, I feel for you, but if you need some motherfucking guidance, holler at us, man. We do private consulting, and I'll get you right before you go in there so you don't get your wig split. Anyways, had a question from one of our friends. What's up, big guy and Fresh Out? I am a Norwegian dude. Like many Europeans, the only info I get about U.S. prisons is
I'm
the
gonna go.
bullshit they
You
send
finna
on
fight
TV
him?
where people are up in each other's butt cheeks all the time or shanking one another. I really like your show, man, and I really like your down-to-earth, no bullshit, straight talk. Got mad respect for your show, man. Even I ain't got nothing to do with your legal system. But my question is, how are foreigners treated in U.S. prisons? Say as a Norwegian dude, 95.7% of our country is white, and racism here or racial groups or gangs are nothing like what is in the States. Would I still be pressured to join a white Aryan group or something? As that wouldn't really be my sense, make sense for anyone from a foreign country, or would say a dude from Japan, where the country is 98% Japanese, be forced to join some Chinese triad gang or something? Or would foreigners be cut some slack? Would it work out just talking your native tongue and that completely retarded to get through your sentence? Peace out. I'm a big fan of your show, man. Wish all the people on your crew the best and bright future. Fan from Europe. If you're a foreigner, man, and you're in the feds, there's a lot of foreigners in the not a lot of foreigners. Excuse me. As far as there's not a lot of foreigners in the feds, you do run across a couple guys who are maybe came out here from Europe or Armenia, and they caught maybe an ecstasy case or some type of fraud case or something like that.
You didn't see the Sprite chest over
guys
here?
from those places or committing like
Oh, it's not
high-level
Sprite
crimes,
chest, legendary chest.
moving things that they can import, export.
I ain't have a holler
nature.
for you, fucking
And,
King Sprite.
But you don't really,
could've
Japanese
sworn
guys,
I
you don't really
did.
run across. I can't really say I ran across a Japanese guy in the feds. I ran across a guy from Korea, South Korea. He was cool, kept to himself. He wasn't part of no fucking triads or Asian gang in there. European-wise, I met a guy in there from France. He kept to himself. He wasn't, forced to join the Aryan Brotherhood or white supremacist gang or anything like that. The feds is different, man.
Somebody
The
shooting.
state now, if you get caught up, you got to go to the state. You got some crazy white boys up in there. They're going to press your ass, man. And, as soon as you get to the yard, man, they're going to ask, what's up with you, where you from, and try to put you in a position where you got to ride. I mean, it's all strength and numbers in the state pen, and it's politics. The Asian guy in the state pen, he might be forced to click up. It's a lot different, man. I wasn't in the state as far as state prisons. I was in California Youth Authority, which is different. With the state pen, a lot more politics, a lot more bullshit, and so a lot of times, you're kind of pressured into group type of
Bob's or
situations.
whatever.
Motherfuckers in the state are carrying shanks. There's a lot more shanking going down. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so.
You got guys in there, man, that aren't really about money. They were just in jail for just maybe
really like
whooping their wife, you know, killing their fucking kids, you know, assaulting an old person, you know, child molesters. It's a different caliber of criminal. You know, the feds in the state, and not to say the state doesn't have some high-powered drug dealers, ballers, motherfuckers committing, you know, crimes, but in the feds, it's interstate commerce. So you either came across a border, a state border, a foreign border of another country, Canada, Mexico, or you know, Europe, and brought in drugs, or you came in illegally. That's what creates the federal commerce. That's the jurisdiction. That's the difference. In the state, the jurisdiction is based within that state. You committing crimes within that state. But yeah,
I killed
you
the
know,
dude on top.
getting butt cheeks took. And the feds, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see nobody get their butt cheeks took. I knew of a cat that had a cellmate, and another cat was telling me that he could hear him in there fucking at night. You know what I'm saying? He was getting his cheeks busted. But I'd never seen personally anybody getting their cheeks busted. I'm not gonna lie to you. As far as getting shanked, I've seen somebody get shanked up. I've seen motherfuckers carrying shanks in a federal pen. Now in the state, it's a lot more shanking going on. You know, it's a lot more shit, you know, kicking off. You know,
bro.
In the state, it's like I said,
God,
you know, blacks, Mexicans, you know, the whites, they all got their cliques, and then you got the little smaller cliques, the Asians and stuff that are running, you know, kind of clicked up with certain other.
You still got a reboot. You still got a time. You got a chance.
You know,
she got a chance.
No, I don't got a chance.
I mean, as far as a foreigner, man, if you mind your business in the feds, do your time, don't let nobody in your
It might
business.
be time to take a
You're
little
not going
easy.
to have a lot of problems, man. I mean, educate yourself and get the fuck out. In the state, like I said, there's a lot more politics, a lot more bullshit, and you got to watch your back. And as a foreigner, I would say you would be subject to a lot more pressure than you would in the feds because of politics. So, you know, that's what's up. And shout out to Norway. And, man, don't ever come to American prison. It's some straight shit.
Hotels.com is where you go to choose from hundreds of thousands of hotels and earn rewards on every stay. It's exactly what it sounds like. Unlike chicken fingers, which are not what they sound like. When you hear Hotels.com, you think hotel rewards you can use like cash. No blackout dates. Because Hotels.com is exactly what it sounds like. Hotels.com. It's all in the name.
Yeah. I didn't know you was waiting on that little piece of something.
Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part,
we need to actually start mastering these sprites.
When I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall.
Look, I'm about to show you why before you go.
And eventually, 121 sentences and federal prison.
Yeah, look, you get these. This is how you get this stuff from mastering. Sprite locator at 17. XP. And this is how you get those back blings too. Look. The frames.
What's up, everybody? Big Hurt Prison Talk. Thank you for tuning in and stay supporting our YouTube channel, Fresh Out Life After Penitentiary, and also telling your friends.
Oh, this is how you get the quack sprites, baby.
To our Instagram and our Twitter, which is Fresh Out Series, and also our SoundCloud, which is Fresh Out Series.
0 point quack.
Subscribe to Patreon. Thank you for supporting Chef Big B with the prison spread. I had another question from one of our viewers.
All right.
Hey, Big Hurt.
Well,
I have watched your videos for about a year now. I work a minimum wage job here in California and make about $350 a week. There is a dealer who stands outside my work and says he makes that within 2 days. It is tempting. I know what you are going to say, that it's not worth it, but I want to know the younger version of you. What would you do? The younger version of me, I was selling dope. You know, I was hustling. I was trying to get that bread. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit here and try to feed you what a lot of these guys will lie and feed you, because when times are hard, you know, you take risks, you take chances. You know, you do what you have to make sure you can put food on the table and pay your bills. But, you know, the thing is, this is the thing about the dope game. You know, there is no class on selling dope. There is no school where you can go to learn how to sell dope. If you don't have somebody lacing you, guiding you on the ins and outs of the drug game, then it's almost like you're bound to fail. You know what I mean? You're gonna bump your head, and a bump your head in the dope game means getting lacked up, getting robbed, getting jacked, buying bump dope. You know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of drawbacks. So, you know, even if you're in the dope game, you think, oh man, I'm gonna go cop me some dope, whether it be cocaine, whether it be some H, whether it be some methamphetamines. I mean, if you're buying stuff from the street, you don't know the quality or the purity of the drug unless you got somebody who's gonna test it out for you. And you know, they could test it out and have an overdose, which falls on you. They can have a bad reaction to the dope, which means the dope is no good, which falls back on you. So there's a lot of things, man. I mean, it's not just buying a sack of dope and selling it. You know, when I got my first sack of dope, I was 15. Basically, I bought a rock. I bought that rock for $20. I turned around and made $40 off that rock, and then I turned that $40 into 80. And by the end of the day, I was at $200. But you know, I was at the time I had a good plug, and the homie hooked me up, man. But he was young too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're a young person hustling in the game where there's a lot of variables, man. You got undercovers, you got confidential informants, CIs that are working for the popos. They're selling dope too, but they're selling dope for the fucking police department or for the FBI or for the government. So they get a pass. You don't get a pass. If they need somebody to take a hit, it's gonna fall on you. Um, knowing where to sell dope, not selling on someone else's territory. I mean, we used to sell drugs in the park, and there was probably no joke, man, over 20 something guys selling dope at the same park. And basically, me and the homie would shortstop up the street, and I had my little Rambo knife. He had his little deuce. And if somebody ran up, we had to, handle business. We were the youngest guys at the dope spot, selling dope at the park. And, you know, we caught a lot of shit for that. But, there was grown men out there, 20, 15 years our seniors selling drugs, and they were trying to get their money too. So it was very competitive, man. It's not like you can just jump in and think you're going to make a bunch of money and, there's not going to be any pitfalls to it. So, before you pick up the sack, man, you got to do your research. And even then, like I said, I'm not advocating that you be a drug dealer, but, if you ain't got any type of street background, anybody in your family that's been a hustler, any homies that hustle, that sell drugs, that can advise you or give you some pointers, man, you're basically jumping into the deep end of the pool without a raft. And, a lot of times motherfuckers drown. I know dudes who every time, they got out of jail for selling dope, they would have maybe a month, 2 month run and get caught up again, man. Just constantly. You gotta really know what you're getting into. And like I said, even then, you're selling drugs, you're committing an illegal act, and you're taking risks. And every time you get locked up, you're going to get a strike against you, and that's going to add up on your criminal history. And eventually they're going to throw the book at you if you keep getting caught up. So, be smart about it, man. But like I said, I was 15. I was taking a lot of chances. When I was 15, 16, 17, I would do shit I wouldn't do today. I'd bust a motherfucker's head. I'd sell dope. I'd ride around with a strap. I wouldn't be afraid to stick a motherfucker. But hey, man, you grow up, you mature, and you got to think wisely. So think wisely before you start selling drugs.
I guess we finna on the road to get us these quack sprites. Should not be too difficult. Level it up, extract it, get it up out of don't know. I think they kicked me off TikTok. I think I got banned. Let's see what happens. I guess I'll play a quick solo while I wait on Mr. Spencer. Let's level up this Batman to 5. For sure, for sure. I'm gonna figure out how to put some music on the behind. I don't know how to do that. But I know it could be quiet on the screen. Let's tell the master this real quick. That's the goal. Bro, this niggas here? What the fuck? I don't know.
Getting it as good as it gets.
You say it's as good as it gets?
Yeah, because the instant potatoes that we have are expired, and the rice is, I think, expired too. So I had to make your potatoes from scratch. The potatoes from scratch.
So that's how you. I figured out how you get the quack sprites. That's how you get the quack sprites, baby.
How?
You never drunk that the other day?
No.
Why?
One a day.
I only brought you one.
No. I drank the Pepsi just for eating.
This is how you get it. So you gotta master your sprites, and once you master enough of them or a lot of them, you get quack sprite, 0 point. They got the 0 point. It's the Quack
And Jamie
Water,
got the Quack 0. That's
Quack
probably how she got
Herb,
it.
Sprite, Spitfire Quack. And then so you gotta do 56. You gotta get up.
You have to have 56 master?
Yeah. I only have 16 master, bro.
How do you get to that?
When you go to your sprites, go to over the rewards. So we need to master these sprites, and I'm gonna just start from the top. Then it costs 10,000 to get back Hollow for You Batman.
I have 29 out of 70.
I only got 17, so I'm gonna start from Batman and work my way down, I guess.
Yeah, I guess the same.
Start from the top and work my way down. I don't even know if I have 70 sprites, but you only need 56. So master 56 sprites.
Oh, no, it's saying I don't have enough.
It's always so weird to see.
Did you ever figure out what Eric wanted?
Eric?
Yeah.
Why you said that?
He texted you, right?
I didn't know if that was Eric.
Does that? Okay, women.
About it. And
Just say, yo, cuz, call when you can, but that's not Eric's number.
KFC edition.
KFC edition. Original recipe.
Eat for show.
Extra
That's eat for
crispy
show.
chicken.
Eat for
Never
show.
in your life, eat fries or marry the
Fries.
first person that pops up when you tap share than more. Kentucky grilled chicken.
Eat for show.
Chicken tenders.
Eat for show.
If you eat these foods, then hold down the comment button and comment down the food emoji that you got. Famous bowl.
Eat for show.
Chicken pot pie.
Pies of doom. Like what?
Classic chicken sandwich.
Eat for show.
Follow to see my profile pic animate into a burger. Spicy chicken sandwich.
Eat for show.
Chicken little.
Eat for show.
Hot wings.
Eat for show.
Popcorn chicken.
Eat for show.
Mashed potatoes and gravy.
Nah, I mean eat for show.
Macaroni and cheese.
Eat for show.
Coleslaw.
Eat for show.
Biscuits.
With mango juice, that's an eat for show.
French fries.
Fries. Eat for show.
Corn on the cob.
Pass.
Green beans.
Eat or pass KFC edition.
If you're born,
This is the queen of quit your job, you don't have to work. So if you ask me, Morgan, do you think I should quit my job? Yeah, quit your job. I don't care.
The job market is so fucked. Where are we applying for jobs? Where are we putting in our applications at? What am I missing? What am I not grasping?
These are the two types of videos I see on my feed all day long. One person is telling you to quit, and the other person is saying the job market is at the toilet. You quit that job if you want to and see what happens. People will tell you, oh, quit, it doesn't matter. Who cares? But when the light bill, water bill, car note, rent, mortgage is due, you're not going to be able to reach out to Susie Lou or John Brown for a handout. They're going to go ghost on you. They're not going to answer. And don't get it twisted. We're not talking about people who got laid off. We're talking about people who made the decision to quit a job, a
Watch me real quick. I'm finna
job
try to
that
max
wasn't
out this
cutting their hours,
Batman.
that was offering overtime. Nothing went wrong. They was like, I'm tired of working. I want to quit. It's no different than if you're speeding on the highway or the freeway and you know the consequences of doing so. You may not get caught today or tomorrow, but trust and believe, when that state trooper stop you for speeding and issue you a citation, don't act like the trooper is at fault for catching you and catch an attitude with him or her. You were speeding. You knew the ramifications of the decision that you were making. So don't come on here and play victim when you decide to quit your job without having another one in the bag.
The queen of quit your job, you don't have to work. So if you ask me, Morgan, do you think I should quit my job? Yeah, quit your job. I don't care.
The job market is
I ain't
so
gonna lie, I started both games thinking that you was like
where are we applying for
I ain't
jobs?
gonna lie, but
Where
I might as well
are we
commit now, right?
putting in our applications at? What am I missing? What am I not grasping?
These are the two
Where do you
types
find
of
the other
videos
ducks at?
I see on my feed all day long.
Huh?
one person is telling you to quit,
It's not in the fountain.
and the other person is saying the job market is at the toilet.
This way?
You quit that job if you want to, and see what happens.
After you go under that thing,
People will tell you, oh, quit, it doesn't matter. Who cares? But when the light bill, water bill, car note, rent, mortgage is due, you're not going to be able to reach out to Susie Lou or John Brown for a handout. They're going to go ghost on you. They're not going to answer. And don't get it twisted. We're not talking about people who got laid off.
Back here?
We're talking about people who made the
In here?
decision to quit a job, a full-time job
Back
that
here?
wasn't cutting their hours, that was offering overtime.
This
Nothing
building?
went wrong. They was like, I'm tired of working, I want to quit. It's no different than if you're speeding on the highway or the freeway, and you know the consequences of doing so. You may not get caught today or tomorrow, but trust and believe.
They're not in
When
here.
that state trooper stop you for speeding and issue you a citation, don't act like the trooper is at fault for catching you and catch an attitude with him or her. You were speeding. You knew the ramifications of the decision that you were making. So don't come on here and play victim when you decide to quit your job without having another one in the bag.
The queen of quit your job, you don't have to work. So if you ask me, Morgan.
Oh, you got broke. Wow.
Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like I was a kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid. But when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with prison talk. What's up, everybody? Big Hurt Prison Talk. This episode is about jailhouse shower rolls. Now, as you see, I got my shower shoes on, about to head to the shower. This is what you put on your feet when you step in the motherfucking shower. Now, in the county, you know, depending on how it's set up, you're going to have your boots on, carry your shower shoes, your shower roll. But when you first check in, this is what they give you.
Bro, he was thirsty. This is why nigga can't fuck. He got a gym llama on his back.
You don't get foot fungus, bacteria on your
like he is
feet,
thirsty.
Ingrown fungus and all that nasty shit because it's filthy up in there.
I got some for you.
You'll never walk barefooted in prison.
Hey.
Now the bedroll, this is what they give you. Actually, not the bedroll, the
what?
Shower roll. Bedroll.
This is why I can't fucking uncle.
Towels rolled up. And then you have these are done to us. Now, some places this is what they give you.
I'm finna just start with the fucking basic shit.
Why would they Photoshop the
don't ever wear these on the motherfucking gear or in the unit. Gunther on.
Say she's pregnant with Spider-Man.
Don't wear these parading around unless you want to get
You
somebody
don't like that?
busting cheeks.
So the food is done?
Now,
we can play for another little hour or so and then hop on. Man, another 10 minutes.
You don't get new shit
Another
like
10
this
minutes.
in prison.
Hop
Unless
on.
you got a plug in the laundry.
Maybe do 2 more.
You know, motherfuckers selling new clothes. It's a hustle. Guards know, everybody knows. It's a racket. They're selling fucking new clothes in prison.
Baby, don't worry about what she
and all
is.
that
It's your
shit.
choice.
Boxers.
It doesn't matter. Let her be mad
This
if
is what
you're
they
mad. Who
give you
cares?
some
You
nice
don't talk to
boxers.
her. You have nothing to do with her.
This. If you, like I said, new shit, you gotta have a plug.
I wouldn't go
Otherwise,
plug.
you get some old, dingy shit that probably 10,000 butts have been in it. That's
what you gotta learn. You gotta start knowing when to care about something and when not to care about something.
T-shirt.
You not going ain't gonna stop you from making no money. It ain't gonna stop your day-to-day life. Like, sorry.
They give you some shit that's gonna have some underarm stains. The motherfucker in there must be.
Like, you not going ain't gonna make or break her wedding, baby.
This is a valuable shirt in prison, a clean white T-shirt.
Like, it's not gonna make or break her wedding.
Jail, motherfuckers still like to fly.
If somebody told me that they want to come to my wedding, I wouldn't be mad.
Towel,
you know?
He would respect them for letting you know, right?
You know,
I wouldn't care.
With a brown,
I don't care.
I was expecting that.
You know, you gotta stay on point.
her know why.
New towels, new underwear.
Who cares? You told her why. Hey, it's over with. I'll see you next month, Angel.
I talked about the dun-dun earlier.
You want some dun-dun-duns?
They serve a purpose. They're good for fucking stealing. You get you a good pair of dun-dun-duns.
I got a level 1 water spray. Niggas ain't gonna want to fight me for that. I'm surprised I haven't mastered like the basic waters and stuff like.
So now,
like how did I not master these?
See that? You got a little area where you can stash shit. You can stash your blinky, shank, motherfucking sandwiches, books and stamps,
You need books
drugs,
and stamps?
all kind of shit. These are what they use food. This is what they use to steal food out the kitchen with. A motherfucker put on a, have on his little uniform, put the food in the glove, tuck it in here, boom. Get patted down. Nothing comes out. They put sandwiches and shit. They have sandwiches all around here. See, all this holds all your whatever you're stealing in play. So dun-dun-duns do serve a purpose in prison, and it's for stealing. So if you come across some, that's what you use them for. Hopefully you don't have to come across some. Hopefully you won't have your ass in prison or in jail. It ain't cool.
Hold on.
But anyways, this is
So
what they
nigga
use them
swimming
for.
around me, shooting
Some
me
of
on
them
scene.
use, I guess, parade around to show that they want some, some male weenie. But if you try to make some money, this is what they use them for. Stealing.
Typical gamer.
So that's a quick wrap up of shower roll, shower shoes, and what you're going to be dealing with if you have your ass in jail or prison doing time with a bunch of other barbarians.
Now are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Now are you ready, Mr. Krabs?
Sure. If you want to go that bad, just say it. Say the 2 words.
Yeah, get your Spider-Man.
You got it?
It's up there, above this doorway.
Above what doorway?
Right here.
Ooh.
Always there. Remember that.
I didn't know it was always there.
Yeah.
Nobody told me. Morgan didn't tell me. She just used to start when we was playing together, bro. She would just land on. I'm like, you just landed on Spider-Man? Yeah. She was like, yeah.
Job. Rasmussen made it so we have a program that you can accelerate, and if you put in the
You
work,
wish the Doug gave you. You wish the Doug gave you mythic feet.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody?
You want a sniper?
Down
Next
fresh out,
time I'm gonna
and you
cook the
tune in to
bird.
another episode of Prison Talk. And you guys have been asking, so we have here.
For the good too.
Hella 5 stories, and this shit ain't no joke.
This
man.
gold be important, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wish they just gave you more gold though. Like you gotta open a buku amount of chests to get a decent amount of gold.
Silverback, and he got some real shit to tell you, man, about his experience in the state penitentiary system, and it's nothing that you should want to ever experience. OG Silverback, man, I know we were chopping it up, man, and you went through a lot, you've seen a lot, but having dealt with that system, what is one of the craziest things that you said you had to deal with? And
Whatever reason.
Quite a few different situations.
Yeah. Smoke in the air.
But expound on one of them for our listeners.
Okay, guys. I just want to keep it real with you because I don't want anybody to experience what I've experienced, but the whole thing about the California penal system, like the guards aren't your friends, the warden's not you ain't got no friends, right? So I walk up in there, big hurt, I'm not a gang member, dude. I'm not even from here, man. So I got level 4 points. And then New Folsom, you got 2 guys to a cell. Like before, back east, level 4, you by yourself. Out here in California, you got 2 dudes and 2 grown men in the cell, 6 by 8, you know what I mean? You can touch the walls and stuff. And you got the grown man that
singing
right
everybody's
there,
famous.
And
I'm about to do it all.
Double life and triple
like
life
get you
and
both.
Like I don't know the difference, but you ain't never getting out.
They can both.
You know what I'm saying? So then I'm coming in there.